check. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I'm Sheila Mendes, your host. By now, you should know that you're watching This Morning here on your lead at DBS. Now, we're chilling at Tapas on the Bay, and I have the amazing, talented, gorgeous Olivia Abraham here with us. How are you doing today, hon?
I'm good. I'm good.
Super. Well, today, it's all about Voices on the Bay. That's why we're at Tapas. And guess what? Olivia is going to be one of the artists performing and just delivering that musical treat for you. So, Olivia, I mean, you've been singing for a while. You have original material, so hats off to you. That is totally awesome. She wrote a song like Lemonade. I love that song too. You've been in a few music videos too. I've seen you.
Yes. I also do a little bit of collabing. I did Seasons with Dukes.
Right.
I did the video for that. That was great. Lemonade, amazing. It was just such a joy to have my first video and to be able to share it with my people. Because I don't know if you, for those of you who know, everybody was in the video. They were related to me in some way.
You see, that's how we get the inside scoop, okay?
Yeah.
So
they were either related or they were a really, really close, almost family.
Alright.
Yeah, members. So that it was very important for me to get them involved, to give them the opportunity, and that's what it's all about. Sharing whatever I do it for them.
great. And I love that. Now you are on for Voices on the Bay. You're on, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 10th, right?
Yes, it is
Okay,
the 10th.
perfect.
Yes.
So the night to remember to come be part of her experience is going to be the 10th. And what do you envision for your set?
Well, for me, I'm a lyrics girl. I'm all about the lyrics. So the songs that I've chosen, they are going to be songs where when you hear them, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that was my Jam and Jelly back in the day. And I mean, there's so much good music out there right now, so much good new music, but I really want y'all to remember the old music. So that's what I'm going to come with, those songs like, well, I'm not going to tell y'all.
Yeah,
Come
you
and
need
see.
to come out. That's
Come
what.
and see.
We're not going to reveal too many secrets. That's enough for you to know why you need to be here as well. Now, is this your first time? Because I know second year running for Voices on the Bay. Were you part of it the first year?
No. This is my first time doing Voices on the Bay. I'm just thrilled. I cannot wait. Super excited. Especially because of what I have in store for y'all. So I think I'm more excited. I'm super excited.
Super. Now, for you, your musical journey, can you take us through that? I mean, definitely you've grown so much. Again, and I think for artists to reach the point where they have their own music videos, but again, their own material is something that's very noteworthy. So, take us on your musical journey.
Okay. I started singing before I even thought I knew how to sing. I was always this person that whenever they had to go and say something on the mic, they would say, go and say, go and say.
Okay.
So you would find my friends would sign me up without me even knowing for talent shows. And I would mostly do poems because I always loved writing music. But then there was a time they signed me up for a singing competition. And we're up against, this is in primary school, we're up, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, by the way, you're doing that. And
Just thrown right in.
so I'm up against one of the best singers in the school. To me, she's one of the best singers. Probably still is to me. And I don't know what I did, but I gave maybe a little something, maybe my personality, I don't know, but I won the thing. So that really had me opening up my eyes. Like, maybe you can sing. Maybe you should sing.
So you know what I like? It's like it kind of found you before you found it. With your
Yes,
singing and your music,
yes.
and that's great. So how is it as well? Coming up with your own material.
When it comes to coming up with my own material, the goal for me is to say what you would say. Every time I write a song, I'm like, okay, I'm in the scenario. The fella, he just left me. What would I say? And I make sure I say everything that you were gonna say. So when people are hearing the song, they
You
will be
can
like, hey,
identify.
that's my song, that's the goal with everything I write. Everything. Put yourself in that position and say exactly what that person would have said. I become that person.
Right.
So, and I think that helps you with good writing, helps you get something that people can relate to, like you said.
Perfect. So, all right. Well, listen. With that said, too, we're gonna have to give you that reminder. May 10th is the night not to miss. If you want to see this diva, bring those tunes for you, bring some of her music, and those that just make you say, oh yeah, that's my jam. Like you said.
Also, I'm gonna be doing a teaser of a new song that I'm working on.
Hey!
So I hope you all come out for
More
that.
reason to
I can't
be
wait
there.
To do that, yes.
But Olivia, let them know how they can follow you just so you can get familiar with some of your material and your styles prior to even coming out on the 10th.
Oh yes, Instagram of course, Olivia Abraham Music, Facebook Music by Olivia Abraham. So just Google and like and join or whatever it is. Thank you so much in advance, and just support us. Support local, and you just never know where we might bring us. So.
Exactly. So hey, if you want international level performances, you come out and check it out. She's on May 10th, Voices on the Bay, right here at Tapas. So you guys don't want to miss it. Miss it and you know what? Blame yourself. Don't watch This Morning again. Don't talk to me. We're not family if you do that, all right?
But still like me on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, but still like her anyways. If you miss out, then we'll still settle for that. So we look forward to seeing you guys then. Hey everybody, good morning. Thank you for joining us. This morning is back on. I'm Chayla Mendez, your host, and we have Colin Weeks here with us. So we're speaking about film, but their Easter camp. There was an Easter camp that went on for the youth, and we did feature it on the show, but to end it off, it was supposed to end, and it will end with the kids making their own film. Now that actually took place, the behind the scenes, the prepping, the shooting. So all we're missing to do now is see the movie. But Collins, first of all, let me welcome you back with us. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great. So, and Colin's going to tell us really, how it was in that final moment. Now, of course, you had the camp during Easter,
Right.
and it all boiled down to that final day where they got to actually produce their own film.
Right.
So, take us through that day and how things unfolded.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see that actually one element that came out of this is we had a young boy who could sing or sings very well. So we actually made a song also out of the camp. So he did a song on diabetes, and we're going to record that song also. And so we're getting a short video done and also a song as part of it. So the kids were really engaged in all aspects, and we kind of allowed them to take it into their own realm, into their own feeling, because we didn't want to hold them too much into specifics. I like them to be creative in their own way. So when they were more, I would say, musically inclined, we allow them to, okay, you want to do a song? Okay, go ahead, do the song. And I mean, it's beautiful, and he has an excellent voice. And yes, we did do some scenes. We interviewed people on the streets about, their knowledge of diabetes. And so all that's going to be part of the video that we're doing. And so it's hopefully it's a nice compilation. What I allowed them to do is as much of the work as possible. So it's not me doing it for them, but actually they doing it. We had them being behind the camera, their words, their music, and everything. So that's what it was about, to give them the experience. And at the end of the day, Dr. Sterling was with them, and also Dr. Evans, and a test was given, about diabetes, and they aced the test, So now they know everything about They know everything about diabetes. So that's the whole aspect. The next time around, it might be something I'm looking to do, maybe something on the environment. So we get, again, a group of kids and teach them about the environment, teach them about, littering and so forth. So every camp or every situation, we try to introduce them and expose them to different things. That's the idea.
All right, now that's what I really like too. So, there you are. Besides just film, again, just showing the different aspects that are all associated. So now one boy discovered his voice, other people probably found other avenues that they can work in. So, for the kids as well, how is it for you seeing them at the end of it actually achieving what you all set out for?
Well, again, as I always say, one of the things that's a little heartbreaking to me is that, and they said it again this year, that as soon as they start to get into it, we have to stop. So we really have to get the formula where it is a continuous thing, because we had 2 weeks with them and really 8 days because of the holidays. And as I said, at the end of the 3 4 last 3 days or so, that's when they really get into it, because they're in vacation mode. They're settling down. It's a new set of faces. They're learning each other. So as I said, at the end of the day, it is just heartbreaking a little bit to see that, as soon as we really get them tied into it, that we have to say goodbye. But the summer is coming up, and we're going to have the summer festival in terms of the Caribbean Youth Film Festival, and hoping that, obviously, to get them on board again, get more youth in as part of it, do it as in terms of going around the island, getting everybody involved, and, in fact, this year we also had 2 young men who were part of it last summer. So you see there's the continuous growth. So we just want more and more and more and more to happen with them.
All right, well, good stuff. So, St. Lucia, you've been seeing some clips of the kids in action and hard at work, and we're going to look out for the short music video.
Short
And-
music video as part of a short documentary.
Alright. So I'm not going to try to repeat that because I might bite my tongue, but we're going to keep our eye out on it because it's going to be really cool to see, what the kids at hard work has produced. So stay tuned, St. Lucia and Collins. Thank you so much
Thank
again
you
for
so
being
much for having me again, and I feel that I'm part of the family, or you are part of the family, so it's all in one now. I don't think we're guests again. It's all.
Exactly. So you see, that's how we do it here on This Morning, St. Lucia. We're all family. So we'll see you soon. Good morning, St. Lucia. How are you guys doing? I kind of sort of whispering because I don't want to throw off the action in the back, but we are here at Alias Frasses, and I'm here with the lovely Marie Noel, and she's going to tell us all about the action because there's some serious gaming happening today. But I'm not going to try to say the name. I'm going to let our experts say it. So first of all, bonjour.
Bonjour Sheila. So today we're having a games day at Alliance Française. We're having an association from Martinique called Carisco, and they bought the giant board game called Kitango Mingo Ema, which is the Amerindian language to say on the path of our ancestors. So it's all about, discovering our Amerindian history. That's something we don't really speak about enough. So, you learn that, okay, this word is actually coming from Amerindian language and it's still used now. So they bought their game board that they created themselves. So they did some research about history and prehistory and everything about Amerindian culture and everything. So it's a lot of fun because they did it all the things well. We are also partnering with the Folk Research Center. So they came here today with some games, some traditional Creole games from St. Lucia, and so we're doing just this type of parallel with these different games and from our really close cultures, Martinican culture and St. Lucian cultures are really close at the end of the day.
Now, with the game, how exactly does it work? What's the aim of the game? And just take us through, how you play it.
So basically, you personify an Amerindian. So what's happening is that, sorry about the noise. So what's happening is that you're going on a path through Caribbean islands, as the Amerindians used to do, because they consider themselves as a whole nation in itself, and they used to go from island to island just as a part of the whole nation. So in this game, you are moving from island to island, and sometimes you have to answer questions about history and culture, and you trying to get coins, and then with those coins and those points, you can eventually build your house in your village. So that's the main aim of the game. But it's just, I think the real aim of the game is just having fun with your friend and just learning so many things.
And I think what's really interesting too is because you can literally walk on the board, so you're almost like a human game piece too. So
Yes.
that looks very, very fun. But for Martinique, is it played on special occasions, or what role does it play in the Martinican culture?
It's getting into the Martinican culture because that's really an initiative from Carisco Association. So they're trying to bring it to schools, to colleges whenever they have a special occasion. They actually organized an intra-Caribbean competition with students from schools. They also do it for Emancipation Day in Martinique. They also play it with if you want to have a fun day with your company and things like that, that's the type of activity they can propose.
Nice. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Carisco, just so St. Lucia knows more?
So Carisco is an association from Martinique. They do research about Amerindian history and culture. I think the association is probably 10 years old now.
All right, so St. Lucia, with that said, now I think we understand a little bit more about what's happening, know a little bit more about Carisco, but this is very interesting because whilst I've been hearing some island questions which are really stumping me, and it is definitely a great way to learn, Caribbean history. So, I mean, they touched on Curacao, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I had to be on a team, I would definitely suck because I had no clue. So, it's a great learning process, but definitely having fun. And again, the board itself, everything is just so unique, different, and very vibrant and colorful.
Yes.
So, I love that. So, just once more, can you just say the name of the game?
The game is called Kitangomingo Emma.
Okay. Soon I will be able to say this, all right, St. Lucia? But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy the rest of the action. And thank you again, Marie Noel.
Thanks a lot, Sheila.
All right, everybody. So this is how we do it. This is Tuesday. And I hope that you had a great show with us, a great experience, and that we really did what we tried to do and just give you another positive start to your day. So thank you for being part of the family. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. Soca Size in the mix. So we're going to kick it up a notch for the mid of the week. All right, people? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Make sure you come, tune into your leader DBS, and spread the word. I'll see you tomorrow.